Haha! 25,000 per hour. We got that one. Oh yeah, and thank you for tuning in to me. Oh wait, dude. Oh yeah, that's right, because you ain't going further than this place, so we should remove you. Remove this spot. May also remove those, and use the blueprint to print some walls right here, something like that. Don't need that one. And then add some turrets so we can better defend this place, because I keep getting warning messages that there's things breaking in here, so we should change that around. Whoa, hello train, how are you? I was just stepping aside for you. If you just walk quickly and just do like that, the robots will not be able to place them. At least my robots. And all the other robots will, so they will just start placing them. And my robots are too slow to take those 6 out of my inventory. But we would have a stronger wall right here. Oh, that's not even... No, it doesn't matter. As long as it's a 2 wide turret wall, they will not... the enemies will not be able to attack us. This wall will slowly, the next time the train comes by, will be completely built. We don't need to worry about this wall anytime soon anymore. This is easier to do if you are in a train, because if you just keep left clicking, it will keep on placing them. And my robots will never be able to reach me again. It's the last time we heard about them. Let's place these down. So, and then we didn't saw our robots for an entire 2 months. Look at that! Nice. I've been working on the oil section. Of course, this is the 3rd episode in a row. It's just tons and tons to do with the oil section, and that's why there are a few episodes behind each other where I'm working on it. If you dislike that, just leave a dislike and tell me down in the comments below, because if you tell me, I can do something about it. If you dislike it, I don't know what you dislike it. But here we are again, and didn't do that. So we should try to do that this episode, but I'm out of time in real life right now. So maybe not. So yeah, next clip. Well, welcome back, and look at that. Oh, it's over already? Is it that fast to move crude oil? Wow. I just set it up so there was a little bit of crude oil in the system, so now this crude oil buffer right here should be pretty... yeah, it's good. We might, because the max throughput of these things, we might... oh, it's already 10. This one is 10. Yeah, the max throughput is enormous. There's 2 less in this pipe right there because of the pump, something like that. I don't know. I think the pumps are not strong enough, let's say that way. So what we should do is add a few pumps to the sum, like 4 would be enough maybe. And then add it like that. Also there. You might wonder why on the right side and why on the left side. This side is to move oil from the systems to the buffer, and from the buffer to the side where we need them. So this is going better. This is good. This is still not going great. So if you can change that too with for example an underground belt right here, like that, then we could add 4 maybe, and an underground belt. And then we add all pumps here too, and more pumps here. Then we add underground belts to keep it flowing, that we have enough oil coming through. Like, that's better. So this is going pretty quick. Oh yeah, you see there was apparently storage in here. It's going empty. Nice. So that's working better. 1.2k. We just released bomb into the storage. So this one is still going up and stuff. What we might also want to do is, because the speed limit of what oil tanks share to each other, if we just add something like that often, that will share the oil a little bit better through the system. That was too far out. Let's try it again. That's the maximum range. Why would it be so different? Doesn't matter. Disconnect that, meaning that a lot of oil like here is going to the tank, so it will even out quite a bit faster. I mean, make another one right here to the last tank, like that, and then also like that, and like that. Now it will even out quite fast. Like, as you can see, it's all 1k. Let's try to set up the system once more. I don't think I have enough oil to do so, but well, we can try anyway, right? So we empty out all the barrels. It's full of barrels already. So basically put them in there. Oh yeah, they're unloading. You should go to oil base in barrels, and you wait until you're full. So go there and then go to, I don't know, no, let's add a circuit condition right here. Sorry for screaming. And then we need to change these a little bit around, because otherwise it would not load in like that. So now it will load in empty barrels. That's nice. So again, we just grab these. Apparently it's finally done, so we can connect that to the system. Remove you, remove these, remove this one, that one. So it's getting done. The removage of the plates. I only need this one just because I cannot let it go right here yet. Doesn't matter, we need to experiment with these first. So please go to, we need to set, no, you don't want that. We're gonna write that back to base, and we're just gonna fill them up, and I'm gonna show you again how this system works, hopefully. But I don't think we have enough oil, but that doesn't really matter. So I think I waited long enough. Just grab the few barrels that are still in there, go into the train, put those barrels in there, and let it go to crude oil disposal, because we stole that crude oil out of the system, and the system is completely drained for quite a long time right now. But it's slowly filling up those barrels, and now they're quite full up. The one is completely full and the other one is close to be full. Just want to see what's going to happen. So it doesn't have much crude barrels, as you can see. It will run out in just a second. I'm waiting for it. Didn't run out yet. But it will go, the crude oil will go in here. It will make crude oil, and you can see these pipes are just being produced quite a lot. Then the pump's turning on and all producing almost 10 each one, and this should be increasing. It still has oil in left, oil things left, so this should increase 1.7, 1.7 thousand, 1.7 thousand, 1.8 thousand. So it's pretty quick, not as quick as I want to. But we have a decent amount of barrels going through. And we can also increase that, but the amount of trains that it would take to just increase that is not just unnatural. Let's say it that way. The train should be moved to the next station and just picking up more barrels, because there's tons of barrels in the system. I need to craft a lot of barrels just to fill this one up. So this one would be always full, because we need that. May make a system so it will craft that automatically if it's full. May not. We will see in the end. Would be nice if I have, because then we can use that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. Why is this one working but this one is not? Because this pipe is probably completely being filled up. But that means we have one pipe completely full and this pipe is full. How do we change a little bit of stuff like that? We could do right that towards there or something. That's possible. We could connect that. I want to connect to the other side, to this side, so we can fill the buffer quicker. Or don't we? I don't know how to do. This right side is useless, so if you just remove this part, thank you, connect this towards that system. And I prefer doing it like that, and then connect another one towards, but then with the other one you have two of those barrels going in. And if we use a dual layer right here and then change that around and move the pumps over one, so we can have two pipes next to each other, moving the fluids. And then we need more pumps, so we only have 4. Let's make that 8 if possible. It would be possible, right? No, we have problems right there with this one. Can we just make a kink in the wire so we can get this working? Probably we can, so let's just remove that and make it fix this like that. Now we have a lot of throughput. One throughput goes up to this tank and the other one needs to go right there. So let's see if we can connect that without connecting to that one. I think something like that would be fine. It's completely unnecessary. If we dump it in the second tank, in the third tank, we'd also have a higher chance that it can, well, it's already full, higher chance of pumping stuff around. Then we need one pump more right there. I don't think we need this many. We need 4 on this side like that, and then we move that one, make it a normal one, and then we would have a one-way gate, so everything out of this chambers get into here and get pumped by the pumps and get put in these crude oil stations. That's nice. Do we have more tanks? We have 2 more tanks. Let's see how fast we can fill 2 more tanks. We're just adding 2 more tanks and connecting the wires. I think that's the max speed. Oh. Wow, that's great, you know. And while these are just producing tons and tons more, because these pipes are still full and not even going low, which is nice. Also, what I might try is just connecting, instead of connecting this one up to the system like there, we can connect it a little bit lower. And if we do that like this, we're pulling it from lower. That's meaning that we don't have to have 2 pipes right there in theory. So we connect it to, I'd rather take it from the other side, by the way. We can also do that. It's the max. Yes, nice. Then you connect this one to there. So we're taking it out from 2 sides, meaning that we won't have big problems with draining crude oil, because we're draining it from left and we're draining from right. so the load is spread more evenly and the pumps can handle it more easily. And then let's see that all the crude oil already go into the tanks. There's so much crude oil right now. It's really nice to see that. And then everything gets pumped into one thing and transfer over to the system. And the system makes their heavy, light and petroleum off. We still need to set up and connect the system that controls which thing does what. So I'm gonna do that quite soon. But we need the comparators and that kind of stuff for it. Also the iron, it's just the left side of the buffer is not being used. But I don't worry about that too much. But for now, let's just move around some stuff more. And I don't know. Let's do something or check the timestamp. Yes. Probably good idea. Look at that! It looks so complicated and so hard. I don't know what to say about it, but basically I'm just gonna mark it. This is the area where we bring in full barrels and the empty barrels come out, and the crude oil comes out of that stored in these storage tanks. Then it will be taken to these this system that's making this refinery. We put it back into the storage system so we can use that, and then we have at this moment non-stop running. No, not even running. Not running, but still need to be connected. The oil to light refinery. So from light oil to petroleum. I'm sorry, for light oil to petroleum, not what was it? Fine refinery or something. And on heavy oil to light oil we have here. We don't need that many because this already produces a ton of. It makes one heavy 4.5, so we need 4.5 more light than the other ones, and 5.5 it produces 5.5, I think. You say that again. Petroleum gas, which makes quite, as you can see right here, heavy oil is almost empty, light oil is really full, petroleum oil was even fuller. Then we have the system right here, where we can put, when 1.15 comes out, 15, yeah, 1.15 comes out, we can put water in there instead of using the offshore pumps we're using right now. It has a bit of a problem because we having water coming in, going away, coming in, going away, and we have a kind of hopping over. We had that in the production, by the way. I can show you that. We have that in the production. It's just hopping, and especially hopping right there is when it's asking for plastic. This is the plastic problem. If we can get the plastic up and running, which we can soon because we have this station set up. Yeah, great. So now we have this whole station. We have a water buffer because the water is hopping, and if you have a buffer, it just fills the buffer, goes away, get new one, buffer drains, and when the buffer is almost empty, the new one is already there to fill the buffer again. And that's the buffer system. The buffer system is put it next to the in rows, so next to the heavy, and the crude oil is next to this one. Why is this not next to this one? Because I really want to have that nice power grid going along. This just fits perfectly in around this power grid. Looks, it all fits. And it's even expandable. It's infinitely expandable upwards almost. Except for the throughput of pipes and the system here, which has some problems with expanding. You don't want to expand it because this sucks up so much things and produces a lot of heavy oil. Why is there a hole in the wall there? I think I went through and didn't do anything. I hope so, because otherwise we would have a problem. When those warning messages come, I regularly just clicking on that. I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, missing something there. We're missing 2 pipes there, which I still know. You might be wondering, why are there pipes in the sides where it is? This is the 3rd design I did. I rather have this design of pipes just randomly going. What those pipes do is, because this tank can only move petroleum to this tank. If this was 100 more than that one, it will slowly fill up that one, and if this is 100 more, slowly fill up this one. So this one would have way less than this one, and maybe this one is full and this one is not, which has some problems, because I want this to speed up quite a bit. So I added a pipe next to it and also connected to the grid, meaning it will fill this pipe, filling this tank, and also with this pipe just making sure that it's more evenly spread. So we need a few more pipes there. Our output rate is not big enough. No, that's right, because we have too much of those things going. Can we change that? Of course we can change that. If we just do it like that, and then remove this one so we don't use the other buffer. But let's keep that. So now we just put everything up, so we have a little buffer of everything. Then we combine these two, we combine these two, we combine these two, and then we combine these two and these two, like that, and use that as throughput. Remove that problem. Then we would have a much higher throughput. Let's get rid of the other ones. Now we have a much higher throughput of items, which is nice. Oppa, great. Then it will keep on being full. Zoop. No, I don't want to remove that light. We want to remove that part. We need another pipe for the system, for the oil system, and then we just will end this episode again. More ends of episodes. Although I really like, I've been thinking about the secret project. It's gonna be fun, but I still need to do things for that. What I've found out so far is that I'm just gonna build it right here. Is what I found out so far. Was there anything more? No, we had more. We had more things. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because I don't want people to steal my idea. I did it before, so I might know, you might not know. My idea, let's see, let's do it like that. This is my idea. Do you like it? I do. I like it very a lot. I like it a lot. If you like it too, or know what I'm gonna do, leave it down in the comments below, because I would like to see if you know what I'm going to do with this. We're being attacked again. No, it's all fine, you know. It's all fine. Meanwhile, all those trains keep moving, which is quite nice. To have all those trains going around. And then we woke up and we placed the last tiles. We have some stone with me, so I can just... That's the size of it. Continue placing down some concrete. And then we need... Walk up right there. Then we'll place that, and I want to say to you, thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you another time. But for now, I want to say goodbye. Have a nice day.